And is this something that you want to do in-house, or is this also something that you want to do with standard tools in the market?
Well, this is a, a challenge question. Since we did it not in-house, we use standard tools for the last couple of years,
Hmm.
since there was no team to build data. You don't have data engineer, data scientists, but we're more and more coming to the conclusion that we need to own our data.
Hmm.
And this is, and of course, everybody tells you, if I buy, for example, Epic Base and I have my recipes in, of course, I own the data. These are my recipes. But this is not what we mean. Owning the data is meaning where they're coming from, how they transformed into information. Maybe you aggregate them, you
Hmm.
do calculations on them. So the level is we need to understand where they're coming from exactly, how they're
Hmm.
coming from, what are the data points provided, for example, by Epic Base or Lightspeed, our POS, we could use for the analytics. Secondly, we need to see which data points we are using and how we need aggregations for it. And the third one is KPIs. Clearly,
Yeah.
KPI. We need to identify and know our KPIs.
Yes.
So I give an example. In the food industry, it's usually have comparable restaurants. If you open 30, 40, 50 restaurants a year
Hmm.
and you make a comparison against last year, um, of course you're better since you open 30 restaurants. So, but you have to calculate this out, and this means comparable. So if
Yes.
you say comparable, and the KPI of comparable can be different. Our owner make wins at comparable 13 months. We say
Yeah.
comparable 12 months. So you
Hmm.
need to have a clear definition of your KPI to trust your KPI. So if
Yeah.
you don't have a clear definition, what is net sales, what is productivity of members, what are cost of sales, theoretical food cost, all this stuff, if you're not clear in your definitions on the KPI, you cannot trust the KPIs you see. And this is
Uh-huh.
the what we say, own your data, is to have full control from the source, know what is possible to get on information from the transformation to the analytics.
Yeah.
And we think that this in the future, this will be need to be in our hands.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.